Hello everybody, Iain Robson here for our episode of Idaho. Alright, we got things going on today. If you recall from the previous episode, we were fertilizing the fields. I have gotten that all done. It actually didn't take that long in comparison to seeding the fields. Probably because we had the two fertilizer sprayers going at the same time. That really helped quite a bit. Furthermore, I realized I had silage just hanging around for the time being that I could sell for some money. So I've been selling. I sold a couple of loads of that because I was getting a bit low on money because of the fertilizer having to keep going back and forth and refill all the time. So I was kind of getting a little low on that. So I decided maybe I won't. Maybe I'll sell a little bit of silage in order to make a little bit more money. Having said that, we have a nice BGA facility here. Here's where you can buy manure, I guess, and straw and all this. So we have a nice BGA facility here, and I was thinking we should probably do a little bit of silage, I guess, or forage harvesting, I don't know what to call it. Something like that. So I figured we should do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change this up so he's going the way around, livestock to main. Let's turn him around here. Let him do that. Anyway, so I figured we should do a little bit of silage stuff. So we have this field right here that is 16, appears to be all ready now. That's interesting, actually. Oh no, there it is, that one strip. Appears to be pretty much ready. So what I'm going to do is going to progress time forward. I'm going to check on... I'm pretty sure I fertilized those fields. I have to go check. Oh, jeez. Let's grab this guy right here and check before I progress time forward again. What I'll do is I'll fill this guy up. So the nice thing about having this Case Patriot now is that we can do the herbicide side as well. I don't know if you do spot sprays, if it makes a big difference or not with a forest mod, with a soil mod. I'm not sure if it makes a big difference or not, so I'll have to look into that actually. I did a little bit of spot spraying while I was spraying just to see if it would make a difference or not. I am not actually sure if it will, but we are going to find out. Oh yes, I did do these two. Never mind. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and progress time forward a little bit because we have the means to do so now and everything's been fertilized. Field 7 is the one that's kind of all over the place. I didn't spray I sprayed a little bit just in the spots, but like I said, not the whole field, so I don't know if it makes a difference or not. So anyways, we're going to do something before I progress time, before I forget about it for the umpteenth time. Where is it here? We are looking for... So we had the forage harvester from this pack, and it didn't work out well for us, unfortunately. I don't know what the deal was. Made me a bit sad, to be honest, because I kind of wanted to use it. Apparently if you use the proper trailers it works fine, but I'm just going to forego it for the time being because I like the ProTech one a bit better, but that's just me. Where is it here? So we're going to go ahead and get that guy right now. This guy right here, the JF ProTech, like so. And that, we need 150 horsepower requirement, so we have that with a couple of our tractors lying about. So now we have that. So what we're going to do is going to cut this field next phase, and then we'll put it into grass, and we'll use the forage harvester on it. All right, so let's progress to the next stage. One nice thing about the fast forward mod, that's for sure. And there we go. Ford's all on sale. Oh, Ford's on sale. I'll have to wait. So I'm just going to wait for it to do its thing first before I start moving around because there's a lot of processing that has to go into this. They actually thought about doing a couple different ways, this whole processing thing. But apparently this was the best way to go about it, was to do it like this and have this sort of growth cycle where it goes between 0 to 100% and then it's okay. So we'll see what happens. As you can see, we're gaining a little bit of, we have a few pigs ready, and I can do this. We have a few pigs ready. Interesting. So we have some of this field is ready then now. Huh. That's funny. So some of the field is ready. That's from that weird thing before, and some of it isn't, as I suspected. Field 7. So let's just check to see the growth. Yeah, so part of 7 is done. Not all of 7, though. That's too funny. Alright. That's not terrible, I guess. And then 16 is all ready now. So as you can see, this is what happens. So that's what happened because of the way we were seeding before. So it's almost done its cycle. I don't know what the weed looks like. There's a little bit of weed pressure in some areas on this particular field, like right here. 38% weed infestation right there. So okay, so let's grab this guy. Might as well harvest the oats, or else they are gonna wither, because wither is on this map. Oh, are you serious? It's locked. Oh, perfect timing. There we go. So let's just unlock this guy here. Did I turn it off? No. Oh. Oh, that's not a good sign. Definitely not a good sign. Alright, looks like, I don't know if things are... Something doesn't like something. There, let's see if we can get this truck now. That was weird, I don't know what was going on there, but something, something didn't like something, I don't know. I can check the log to see what was what, but in the end it doesn't make a huge difference. Let's continue. There we go. And let's unlock the load. And we should be able to get this guy off here now. I hope. There we go. Perfect. So we actually need the header trailer. I don't know where the header trailer is. Not the header. I need the header itself, not the trailer. Tractors. No. Do we need? I guess we might need another one. I don't know what the price is for one of these now. I have to look it up. If you recall, oh, just short. Let's just do this, just so we can actually buy that. If you recall, the reason why it's seeded, why it's planted like that, is just because it's the way the seeders work, and that's why it's a bit funny. There we go. Let's buy another one of those. Let's reset that. Let's reset that, and let's save the game. After that little weird little blip there, I'm gonna save the game just in case. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this guy to go harvest those oats, like so. What field was that? 7, I think it was. So I'll get this guy harvesting field 7. There we go. And I don't think it's going to make a difference that we fertilized it last time around, now that I think about it, but we'll see. And it shouldn't run over, wither all the crop, but we'll see. Alright, so we do need some sort of... what do we have? Everything we have is like up here right now, which is kind of annoying. Let's grab the... not that. Let's... this guy, I guess. This guy could work. And what we'll do is we'll grab the grain wagon, and we'll send this guy back to the other farm there. With the grain wagon, we'll have him unloading the combine, because that needs to be done. Because that's the only field that's ready at the moment, or part of it's ready, not even all of it. Alright, there we go, and let's get this guy from livestock to main in transfer. Perfect. And we'll set this guy on his way. Once we get him kind of in a position that he is out of the way, it's not going to run into anything. And let's grab this guy. There we go. And we're going to grab this forage harvester and take that up to their farm, because we do need to do that as well. Because it's just not going to get up there by itself, unfortunately. Alright, let's do this. There we go. And set this guy back up there. I'm so happy I made those courses. You have no idea how many times I've gone back and forth with everything. It's ridiculous. There we go. Have that guy do that. And while all of that is doing that, where's my John Deere? Not that John Deere. Where's the other one? 7. Let's grab this guy right here. Helps if you choose the right thing. And let's get this guy mowing. What is this? F16. Swather. There we go. Oh, they do? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you got weeds in... Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't sure if you got weeds in here or not, but apparently you do. Now, the strange thing about this is that you could spray any... Apparently you can spray any type of herbicide here. It doesn't make a difference, so... Oh, that's interesting. That's the only little patch I see, though. Alright, we got this guy started. And we're not going to dry the hay or bale it or anything. We're just going to straight put it into a... just going to put it into... Oops, let me do this then. Put it straight into the silage pit over the BGA. That'll also help us to give it a little bit of slurry, which hopefully will allow us to... There we go. Nice. Oh, there it goes. I was going to say, what's going on there? Probably go a bit faster than this. I'm not sure how fast you actually could go, but 15 kilometers seems like it could do that. Maybe. I don't know. Perfect. Okay, so let's hop into the Ford here. So he brought the Gel up here. This is what we're going to use to attach to the forage harvester, and we'll see how that works. A problem I ran into with that particular trailer is it was a heavy trailer for this truck, so just gonna leave the truck there, and hopefully we need to grab this guy right here because he has 150 horsepower and get him positioned properly. And what we'll do is we use this guy on the forage harvester, and we'll have him pull the Gel from behind, and hopefully that'll work out. I don't know. It's not the appropriate. Forager for it, but I don't care because I like the Protect better, and I think you actually would get more material because I believe it doesn't say specifically. But let's double check. It's just a pickup. Doesn't say anything specific about double chop or anything like that. However, if we look at down here at the Protec, I believe it's ideal for large farmers and contractors. This is my ideal scripted with an optional fold-out spout for larger reel pickup. Oh, it doesn't say it's double chop or anything. Thought it did. It must be the kit forage harvester that says it then. Yeah, there it is, double chop. Oh well. Where is our... I think I'll take over for this guy because he's taking forever now. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll get this guy over there, and then we'll do a little bit of forage harvesting. We'll see how that goes, because then we can actually get started doing this. Doing what I wanted to do today, because it'll give us a little bit of money, which is good because it takes a crazy amount of money to seed everything and a crazy amount of money to fertilize everything. And if I were to spray herbicide, it would take a crazy amount of money to fertilize or spray herbicide as well. So might as well fill this guy up while we're here. And we can set this guy on his way as well. I don't know if he's going to crush all the crops, but we'll see. The silly thing about this field is that parts of it are ready and parts of it aren't ready. Which is partially due to the soil mod, partially just due to the way that it was seeded with the particular seeder. And that's funny. The weeds disappear when you combine them. We're not looking for wheat, we're looking for oats. There we are. Nice. Oh, you know what I didn't check? I don't know if that actually works or not. It should. Oh, we don't want this straw. I don't know if we'll be able to bale the straw. We'll leave it and see what happens. See there yet? No. We'll see what happens. Cases in traffic. Alright. It's funny, it seems like, maybe that's on specific maps, but some maps will shut off the engine of the truck or tractor you're using when it's refilling. I didn't do it for this one, but on the Lenvira Canal map, it seems like that's what's happening, so. Alright, we'll just drop this off right here, like so, and then get out of the way. And let's hop onto this guy. This guy's got 150 horsepower, which is just over the minimum. I think it's 156, which is just over the minimum requirement for this particular setup. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, crossing my fingers here, that trailer actually works. We'll see. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna delete that pack because I had problems with it. Some people may not like that, but it's the way it is. What field is that? I don't even know. Field 7. I don't know if I have you. Did I have a setup course for it? No, I didn't. It's probably. I think that's the very first field we did, and that's why I don't have a course for it. We'll see what happens. You know what I should check first to see if I can actually. This looks so funny. Look at this. I'll have to actually check to see if this can accept. Oats. It should do. I have the multi-fruit mod installed. I think I have everything correct for it. But you never know. And as you can see, if I went down here before, I would probably have not this much. Or a lot more material, I should say. Alright, let's see what happens. Can you accept oats? Yes, you can. Excellent. Alright, well, I don't care about that right now. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll record a little course of this guy. And we'll go from there. I wonder how full he is. Probably not that full. Alright, so wait till we get up there and we'll record a course. Too many things going on at the same time, apparently. There we go. Now this is going to be funny because just the way this particular vehicle maneuvers is going to be interesting to see how it actually records a course. Because some vehicles, like articulated vehicles, are a bit strange for recording courses. And this one's not articulated, but it's kind of got that weird, whatever you want to call it, I don't know what steering system, I guess we can call it. Now that should work there. No. See, that's the one problem with this. What about up here? There we go. Alright, we'll have it set up so it does the far end over here. There we go. And it's just silly that I have to do it like this, but oh well. C'est la vie sometimes, right? Alright, let's finish up this course, do some forage harvesting. Sorry it's taking this long, but I need to make sure things are running before I start doing something else, because if I don't set it up first, it's not going to do anything, basically. Looks like our cows and our pigs are doing well. We have a few cows. We're out of water, actually. I'll have to give them water in a bit. Because you are progressing, you are setting a day in advance every single time. Alright, there we go. What is this, F7? F7, unload. There we go. And set them up to the right system, like so, manually. That should be the right combine. Oh wow, he hasn't got anything at all. A lot less material than I thought. But that's what happens because I didn't fertilize in the right stage. That's part of what happens. I don't know if it says or not. an extreme acidity here too. Oh, that's interesting. So I'll have to lime that field then. Anyways, that seems to be okay now. Let's hop back to this guy here. Whew, jeez. It's very awkward to have that thing right there. I couldn't imagine trying to do that in real life. At least that attaches. This is good. That would be really annoying if it didn't. Alright, so our John Deere forage harvester is doing its thing, which is excellent. Or forage, I don't know, swather. Let's put the pipe out. Let's put it into work mode. I get the feeling this forage harvester is a little bit too big for this trailer. I didn't think it was going to be that big. Wow. Let's see what happens. Kind of concerned now. We want it, do we want it as grass? Doesn't make a difference. Oh, that works, that's good. There we go. I didn't think it was going to work, but luckily it does. So this thing holds 40, it holds 45,000 liters, I think it is, so quite a bit of material. Which is good for us, because I think we're going to have to make a few trips back and forth to the BGA with this thing. Which is good, because then it'll allow us to, you know, actually get some stuff done. Yep, looks ridiculous, though. That's unfortunate. I didn't think it was going to be that low, or that tall, I should say. I always forget how tall this particular one is. I always think it's smaller than this, for whatever reason. But at least this part's working, which is good. What I'll do is I'll do a pass in the other direction, and then what I'll test this, make sure it actually can be unloaded into our silo. I have no idea whether it can or not. Oh, can I go to the second gear? I don't think so. Alright. I'm gonna have to skip a couple passes here. Or skip a couple windrows, because it's just really a long, wide turn you gotta make for this thing. Jeez. It is unfortunate, though, that it works like that with that particular... Well, it wasn't really made for this specifically, so I'm not that surprised, but I didn't think it was going to look that silly, but oh well. We are getting quite a good yield here. We got, what, 24,000 liters from 2 windrows, so it's pretty good. Better than I thought we were going to get, actually. Nice. I guess what we'll have to do next is we'll have to have a runner that goes back. I guess it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, we'll probably have to have a runner that goes back to... Alright, so... let's see if this works properly. This is the moment of truth here, because this is what we've had problems with so often this season with forage harvesters and whatnot. Some people were saying it was because of the trailer I was using, and this trailer works better with the actual forage harvester that comes to the pack. That's entirely possible. So, if it is, then hey, that's awesome. I just wasn't a big fan of the forage harvesters that they had for whatever reason. I like the concept, but no, this one just seems a lot more polished. That's just me. All right, let's see if we can just dump it in here. Moment of truth. Alright. Oops, let's do this. Alright, obviously I didn't get close enough, so gonna have to do it the hard way, or the easy way, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. Time for a sip of coffee. Alright. There we go. The nice thing about this, though, is it doesn't seem to be as heavy as the other John Deere forage harvester or silage trailer that we started off with. Okay, this is good. We can actually put it in there. Okay, so let's just might as well put it in there. That's how it looks. Oh, that was quick. Jeez. I wonder if you could... I wonder how that would work. This is the thought. If you have one tractor doing the running back and forth to the BGA and one tractor just... You probably could. I don't see why not. This one, I think this one's meant to be a pull-behind style. But I don't see why you couldn't have another tractor running it. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I don't know what the typical... I know it's typically pulled behind like this, but with this particular forage harvester, it might be better if it were pulled by a different tractor, maybe. I think you can actually adjust this too. Move the position 5 and 6. You can lower it or raise it. No, it's already as high as possible, so it doesn't make a difference with this setup, but maybe with other ones it does. Anyways, let's do some more forage harvesting. So that's good. Maybe it might. I think it was just the forage harvester itself, because apparently this chopper with that seems to be okay, but the other forage harvester with another one didn't seem to work so well. I don't know. Anyhow, jeez. Guess I'm gonna hang around too many farmers or something. I don't know. If I start saying All right, let's get this guy started up here. Ah, yes. Love how it increases the RPMs. That's so cool. All right, let's enjoy a little bit of forage harvesting now. Jeez. Do we have it set up for grass? Yes, good. Nice. And the really nice thing about this is I've got a nice wide pickup as well, which is really nice as well. So I can miss some, probably not get that close to it and still pick up the whole swath, the whole windrow, which is nice because I'm pretty terrible at doing that. Especially from inside. Like, you can't really see it very well, I guess, but it's doable. I guess this is how you'd have to do it in real life. Well, I imagine after having years of practice, you probably would be better at this than I am, but doesn't seem to be terrible. I guess this would be called haylage, I guess, if memory serves. I think it would be called haylage, because haylage is like this. Baleage is when you bale it. Silage is, of course, when you ferment it. Let's go to the far one there. But I don't want to leave that one all by itself. There we go. Nice. There we go. That's what happens when you go to the other screen, apparently. Alright. Sweet. Wonder how this thing... I think it gets up to 45,000 liters, I think is what it's got. Something like that, so... Nice. Alright, let's just check on this guy here. He's got oats still, which is good. It's just silly the way it works, like, because you have... Apparently it's fertilized, but not all of it fertilized, but it's because it's got extreme acidity here, you get a really, really low yield. So, that's my bad for not spreading lime on that, I guess. Oh well. Life goes on, right? Only at 50%. Nice. So it's probably going to take about 4 windrows, it looks like, for this thing to be full. That's what it seems like, at least. That looks pretty... that doesn't look that cool. Never mind. It would look cool if this thing wasn't so huge, but... It's meant for more industrial style, I guess. Or like they say, contractor farmers, so... Farmers who are doing, or contractors that are doing just an enormous, enormous pass or swath of land, I don't know. What are we going to call it? Nice. Go hats. Anyways, folks, it is at the wrapping up point, as Direwolf would say. So I'm going to stop it there for the time being. What we'll do is, I think maybe we'll come back next episode and we'll do some more forage harvesting, because using the getting some money from it would be nice. So we'll do that a little bit more. And it looks like we'll have Field 8 will be ready next. Field 8 will be ready next phase. It's in its final stage now. It looks like part of 10 will be done too. So strange. Anyhow, my name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, coming at you from Idaho. I will catch you guys later.